Number 10 here, that's Wilson. Brett Wilson gets it back from Joshua Wilson. He shoots, and he scores! Right away, Wilson to Wilson, I believe, and they score. So that's a slap shot just in the right side of the zone. And number 10, Wilson gets the goal. So the Whalers go up with a 1-0 score early on. Under a minute gone in the first period, and they already get up on here. The Whalers looking to they're not playing around. They're going. Now picked up by Tyler Payne of the Vikings. And he gets it to the middle for 89 there. Face off one back by Wilson. Samson tries to pick it up. He gets tripped up, but there's no call. Now there's a 3-on-1, 3-on-2 brewing here. Number 7 here gets it up. That's Armstead, or Ament rather, in front. Looking for a rebound was, I think that's 5 there, but it's already covered by the glove of Poole, the goaltender of the Whalers. Stephen Poole's been very, very strong very early on here. 7, Jevin Ament. He goes to center, spins it back around to the O-zone. Try to pick it up with Darren Sampson there of the Whalers. And he gets it to number 11, Charlie. Charlie tries to get up, and Wilson has the ball for a second, then he falls. I think we have a hooking call. A tripping call, rather, going against the Vikings, I believe. Now chipped all the way down by the Vikings. Behind their own net. 33 picks that up. Joe goes to Wilson. To Wallace. He shoots and he scores! From the zone, from just inside the O-zone, he gets the blue line and slaps one home. So now the Whalers are up 2-0 with just under 8 minutes left in the first period. The Whalers didn't come out to play. They came out to win, and they're showing that early. Now, the chip up by the Vikings is picked off by number 9 here. He gets leveled, but he had the ball, so that's a great hit there. Now, Vikings might have a 2-on-1 brewing here. Number 28 here. Devin Owen looks to the middle, tries a sharp angle shot. Poole's out to challenge. Pass up. Samson gets it from a pass from Joe, but it's picked off. Roughing up was 21. That was Kyle Cameron, and he follows, but might have wanted a call there. The Vikings bench, I think, giving away in front. Great face off, one back by Muncie, but Wilson picks it up with help from Henry. In front, shot just wide, loose in front for a second there, and picked up by Muncie. Now a fight for it. believe we got a penalty. It's a slashing call. I believe it's going into the Whalers, but we'll see here. I think it was 12. No, it was 77, which is William Henry for the Whalers. I think it's a 4-minute for slashing. Now Ment to number 89, who is Bertles. Shot in front, tipped just over the net. Great shot on goal by the Vikings. You see player number 89, Bertles. We have a delayed penalty coming to the Whalers. I think it's a trip or interference here. I'm not sure though. Now, I was correct. It's a tripping penalty. So there'll be a 5-on-3 power play for the Vikings for I think around like 5 minutes here almost. 4.5, 5 minutes of a penalty kill is what the Whalers got to do with 2 men down. The Whalers might have just took bit off more than they can chew with penalties. You can't win from the box. This might not be good for them. They're up 2 goals. They don't want to let them score a few here and get back in it. But they get a couple penalties, which isn't too good. Let's see if they can kill it, though. The Whalers have a good defense. They try to chip up and clear by number 66, Josh Wilson, who couldn't do it. Now picked up a shot. It's loose in front. Still loose. Big save. I don't think Poole meant to save that one. It's shot by Churchill. Big save, Stephen Poole here. Stephen Poole, rather. What a save. There's an absolute rocket from center. And I believe that was, I'm not sure who that was, but it was one of the Vikings players. I don't know them too well. Didn't see the number, and he swallows that one up. Face-off chipped up by the Whalers, but kept in just outside the O-zone by the Vikings. 17 here, Churchill. Spins it around to a Ment. Churchill here. The look. Great pass, a shot. Tipped in front by 15. He's Howitt. Howitt's through there. Now shot, loose in the crease. Still loose. Fought for it. Number 18. Now still loose in front. Shot. Churchill blocker, saved by Poole. What a save. Absolute stud of a goaltender he's been this game. Poole has been buzzing. Now in front, Churchill gets there. Gets it to his teammate, 89 at the Bertles. Rather 29, sorry. That is Muncy. Colin Muncy picks it up. To his teammate here. Bertles takes a look. Looking for a pass to the middle possibly here, but he shoots in and blocks by Josh Wilson there, the captain of the Whalers. Now given back to Muncy, who winds up, does a slap pass to his teammate there. It was Ament. Ament still controls in front. Great play by Sampson. They stick to get in the way, and then with time expiring, Churchill was about to slap one, but he ran out of real estate there. No time left. So with the first period done and over with, the Whalers still stay up with that great kill late, 2-0. And when we're back, we'll be back with you for the second period soon. When we're back, we'll still have a Vikings power play for about 2 minutes. See you soon. This is the open division of the Cash Island Tournament, 3rd iteration. It's the 3rd year we've done this in the VIBHL. And after the first period, the Whalers maintain their lead at 2-0. And there'll be a power play, a 5-on-3 here for 39 seconds. And then after that, we'll still have a power play for the Vikings for about a minute or just under. The Vikings win the draw and chip it up. Ament comes in. Jevon Ament, watched closely by 18 there, which is Seward, to the blue line. A shot. Scores! That's Brad McGuire, fenceman, I believe. He gets outside the zone and shoots one. Now Men picks up off the pass from number 50, and it's in front. It's loose. I thought the goaltender had it, but it rolls around and almost a big rebound slot, and it's picked up. 14, who was Madison, but he gets it to his teammate here, Seward. Seward up the boards, try to get it to number 9. Zachary Comps battling two Vikings players and maintaining possession. But this is a more competitive game now. It was 2-0 at the end of the first, and now with McGuire's absolute missile just outside the blue line, the lead's cut in half for the Vikings. Now it's picked up by the Whalers, and if it doesn't get there, it'll be icing and a hack at the legs of a Vikings player was number 9 for the Whalers, who's Zachary Combs, and he gets a 2-minute for tripping there. He didn't mean that. I saw him going for the ball, and he gets the stick between the legs of a Vikings defenseman going back, and the Vikings draw the call. So it'll be a power play, 5-on-4, I believe, for the Vikings. The Vikings get more time here to try to get more chances, to try to tie it up. Looks as though they're giving it a double minor at 4 minutes. But the clock says, but we'll see if that stands. Might have been a mistake, but maybe not. Turtles shoots it in. Gets the line to a Ment. A Ment drives in, looks, shoots, blocked in front. Try to clear, can't do it with the Whalers. Now another shot just high and wide. Now a high stick right in the face by number 6 there. Sylvester accidentally tries to lift the stick of, I believe that's Muncie. And Muncie gets like a stick right to the eye there, I think. We'll hope he's alright. So Sylvester didn't mean to. He went back to apologize. He tried to lift his stick and get the ball, but it hits him right in the schnoz there, maybe, or the eye there of Muncie. So an unfortunate break for the Whalers after they get caught for that high sticking on the unintentional hit in the head, in the face there by Sylvester. And now it looks like it's going to be another double minor for that one, of course. It'll be 5-on-3 for a long time. I don't even know. There's lots of penalties. It looks like around 7-8 minutes of power play time for the Vikings after that one. Face off here. Try to win it up with Wilson. He does, and a shot by Wallace. Tries to get it in. Gets it in the zone on a 5-on-3. Now Brett Wilson on the draw against Bertles. Bertles wins it back. Gets it to number 12, McGuire. Gets it to 50 here. Tries to get it in front. It was Gibney. Couldn't quite get it. Now the ball fought for at just outside the center line. And Brett Wilson clears it down for the penalty, for a little bit more time killed off the clock for the penalty kill. The Whalers got another penalty here. I was unaware. He got a holding call. There's 3 on the box. There's still a 5-on-3. That's how we're on a breakaway here. Watched closely by Wilson is number 15. That was Gowan on a big breakaway chance there, but Josh Wilson, the captain, gets it back there. Now battle for it, and Brett Wilson chops some wood and gives a huge slash around the knee above the shin guards of Muncie, and that didn't look good. That one's going to leave a mark. Unfortunately, I saw that clear. I hope Brett Wilson gets to the box for that. I don't want to wish the Whalers bad luck, but that was a two-hander and a half. Absolute wood chopper by Wilson there. And he gets to the box. I believe they gave Muncy a penalty too. I'm not sure for what. Might have been, maybe they said he embellished it. I'm not sure. To me, that looked like a understandable reaction for getting hacked right in the knee. But we'll see. The refs are discussing it here. I don't know if they might give Wilson the boot here. I don't want to speak too soon, but we'll see what happens. I don't think they will, but it might. Could happen. I think Muncy might have got an interference. I think before he got hacked by Wilson, he drills a guy in the corner that didn't have the ball, so I think that's what he'll get. And I think there'll be like a 4-minute double minor for slashing to Brett Wilson. That looks like what it's going to be. Now a face-off will come just outside the Whaler zone. Ament will take the draw against Wallace there, just outside the Whaler zone. Face-off, one up by Wallace. Wilson gets the ball here on a 5-on-3 penalty kill. He swings around his net, takes a look, and clears it all the way down, but it's kept in at the center line by Brad McGuire. McGuire off the boards. Samson fighting for it, but goes back to McGuire. Now McGuire kicks a look, passes up. That's number 50. That's Gibney. Gibney gets it to teammate there. Back to McGuire here. McGuire looks in, swings and shoots. He scores! I believe it was tipped in front. I think that was going wide. I think Tyler Payne will get that goal. And now the game's tied at 2. And they'll still be on the penalty. The power play, rather, for the Vikings will. And the Whalers will still be on the PK for, looks like, just under 2 minutes. Well, folks, this has been a wild game with lots of penalties and a lot of goals here, actually. 4 goals in total is quite a few. Hope you're enjoying this, as much as I am, because I'm buzzing. I'm enjoying this a lot. This is great. Woo! Let's keep it going. Let's try to keep a little more clean of the game, though. There's been a lot of penalties. I'm hoping for more shots and more moves, less tripping and interferences. But we'll see. Probably not good. Probably wishful thinking. Probably not going to happen. These teams seem to not like each other quite a bit. Now face off at center court. Ament will take the draw versus Wilson. He wins it back. Still on the power play, 5-on-4 of the Vikings. 5-on-3 rather. My apologies. There was still the high sticking penalty still going on, I believe. Number 17, Churchill, passes it up to his teammate Gowett. Gowett back to Ament. I believe that is. Not too sure. And gets it to the line. 89 shoots, tipped in front by Gowett, but he tips it through the crease and wide. No battle for it. Chip to the middle. Ament shoots, and it's gloved by Stephen Poole for a huge save with his team on the PK. Keeps it to his teammate there. A shot through the middle by Churchill. Couldn't quite get through. Now Payne picks it up to Ament. Ament battling for it on the boards, and Wilson falls. There'll be an elbowing penalty against the Vikings, I believe. I believe they say number 7 elbowed Wilson in the side of the head or the face there. Yeah, so there's a 2-minute penalty going to the Vikings. So now it'll be 4-on-3 rather, favoring the Vikings. Face-off will come in their own zone. Wilson on the draw against Bertles for the Vikings. Face-off won back by Wilson. Sampson shoots, big save. And McGuire winds up and shoots, blocked by Wilson, but kept in by McGuire. And McGuire gets drilled into the boards and hits his head. And it was an accidental hit. Wilson was just trying to lay positioning, and he drills him. I think that's going to be an interference call. The worst part of that hit was it was an accident, but his head hit first on the boards, I believe, and then his body. So that could have given him some serious whiplash there. Hope he's all right. Sheesh. It looked like a total accident from my eyes, my opinion, but we'll see. It looks like Wilson might be getting the boot here. It looks like Wilson's gone here. He's getting ejected, I believe. So I guess they gave that one 5 in the game for Wilson. Fortunately for Josh Wilson, he's gone.
Josh Wilson, 5 days for body second, and he gave us comment. Time of the rally, so that's Wilson, 5 days for body second, and he gave us comment.
With just over 7 minutes left in the second final period, we have the shots are 24-17 now favoring the Vikings, and the score tied at 2 with an even strength 4-on-4 with both teams have one player in the box here. Now Brett Wilson wins the draw here, brings it up, or wins the battle rather, brings it up. Brett Wilson tried to chip it through, couldn't quite do it. Now strong armed by a Vikings player that's 17. That was Churchill. Churchill then gets good body positioning, and now we have 15 here. This is Gowett running in, great play defensively by Samuel Joe there, and then he gets back to the ball too and chips it down, but it gets now battle for along the boards. Comps the battle with 2 Vikings players there. I believe that was Payne, so that was. Number 29, Muncie picks it up. The shot just wide and loose in front, rebound, and it's gloved in the net. Payne says his glove was over the line when he gloved it, but the refs say no, and they call it a save. It was close. His glove was right in the blue paint there. We don't have any video replay, so we can't go check that. We're not as high tech as the National League is out here. We seem to have a lot of penalties, just like we're the National League. It's a serious thing. Cash Islands is a serious tournament here. The battling. Ball loose and ref saying to move it. Couldn't move, and then Wilson falls.
Doesn't anyone notice this? I feel like I'm taking crazy pills!
But he gets back up. Now Bertles picks it up to Muncie, who shoots. It's loose in front. It's saved. I don't think Poole knew where it was. I think it hit his stick in his 5-hole and ramped up over the net, but picked back up. Churchill here takes a look. Shoots. In front was Gowett trying to get a stick on it, but it was a defenseman of the Whalers that got in the way and didn't let that happen. Now Bertles up to Muncie. To Ament. Ament spins back around, keeps his own. Spins back around again here. Great pass through number 89 there. That was Bertles who shoots a fast shot. But who was faster, it was Poole who went down for a big save. Now in front, Bertles gets it back. He shoots again. Loose rebound in front. A whack at it, I think 1 or 2 whacks at it was Gowett, but he couldn't get it through. Pool stays strong. Botkin, who hits a shot, it goes way wide and high, but good try. And it's in front, Payne whiffs on it. That's not all we wanted on it, but it goes through and stick down by the goaltender Pool. Now behind the net, in front, a battle for 2 Whalers. Husson trying to get the ball, comes out in front. Loose, it was loose there for a while. Now a shot, tipped. And the Vikings still keep possession. Whalers can't clear it. Payne makes a move, makes a step past the middle. The shot, a big save by Poole, and cleared all the way down by Henry. What a game this has been. The Whalers kill insane amount of penalties here. They've had about a dozen penalties in the last 5 minutes here. They've killed almost all of it. Now picked up by Alphonse, back to Wallace, who shoots again. Big rebound in front. Alphonse is there, he shoots. What a save. The goaltender, I believe that's Cody Budd, makes an amazing save. He couldn't see where the ball was, standing up, and it was loose right off the glass in front, and he goes back to the butterfly and snags it. What a save. Absolute clinic put on by Cody Budd with that save. Holy smoking. Great save. Brett Wilson takes the draw against number 7. That was a Ment. A Ment wins it back to his teammate. That's Gibney. Gibney battling for it, but Brett Wilson comes up with it. Wilson takes a look. Goes to the middle. Great pass. Number 6 picking up with Henry, who shoots. Big rebound. And it's chipped through by the goaltender, and it's loose out in front still. When the crease, the ref almost got in the way there, but good way to get jump out of the way by him there. Now in front, Henry looks again, shoots. Way wide. That's Sylvester, rather. My apologies. Henry's number 5. I'm so sorry. So sorry for that. Misspoke there. Now picked up from the pass from Sylvester. That goes to Wallace, who shoots it in. It goes through into the Viking zone. Now a battle for it. Comps, who tries to get a pass, but the Vikings pick it up. That's Zach Gibney. Tries to get it to Immense, but the Whalers pick it up. That's Wallace. Gets it to Comps, to Brett Wilson. But they call it offside on the line, I believe. I'm not sure what that was about. It didn't look offside to me, but... Now face-off won by the Whalers and chipped up in the O-zone. Now Wallace takes a whack at it. Now it goes through. Picked up by number 17. That's Churchill. Dylan Churchill along the boards. And number 2 gets decked by number 6. I think that was Sylvester who gets his head gets hit first, and the main point of contact there was the head. Even if it was unintentional, he might get the boot here. I think that was a man that got slammed. He seems alright. He was hurt for a second there, but he gets up fast. Didn't look intentional. It looked like Vincent Sylvester was just trying to get back there and get the ball, but he goes a little too hard and follows through right on the guy's head. Unfortunate for the Whalers. They're back in the box again. They've been outshot 31-21 at this point due to them being in the box off, and I think number 6 here, which is Sylvester, might be getting the boot. Sylvester will be getting 5 in the game for, I believe, head contact or body contact there. So that's 5 in the game. I was correct. It's a 5-minute major and a game for head contact. I did see that. I was looking down there right when it happened. It looked like the main point of contact was Jevon Immense head. Intent to injure is what they call it. But regardless, he's still gone there. This game has been far from clean, unfortunately. There's been penalties both ways. The Whalers late seem to be drawing a lot of calls and getting a little bit of fishy ones here that I don't like, but that's all right. It is what it is. Hey everybody, Tristan Dodson, announcer here, commentator for tonight. The game here, it was tied at 2 at the end of the full 2 15-minute period. So I believe Cash Island has, for this tournament, we have a 5-minute OT. And I don't know what happens after that if they don't score. I think there'll be a second one, and then after 2, if there might be a shootout. So we have 5 minutes. It's a 4-on-3 though, because the Whalers are still in the box. Now the faceoff is 1 up by the Vikings. Now in front, a slide forward in front, and they score! Number 89 here, that's Bertles. Gets it back and he scores. So the game is over right away. 7 seconds into the first overtime. Austin. But at the end of all that, 7 seconds into OT, being in the box and taking undisciplined penalties, that bites the Whalers in the butt there, and the Vikings win in the round robin, the open division, 3-2 in overtime. Unfortunate outcome for the Whalers, but what a rush off the rip by the Vikings. So don't go yet. There should be player of the game here, I think, still, and maybe a little celebration. So if you'd like to see that, don't leave yet. Keep watching, folks. What a game! Great game both ways. Goes in the Vikings' favor, but the Whalers played very well. Their goaltender, Poole, was standing on his head. Unfortunate outcome after a great game played by him. But I'll be quiet now so you can hear the players of the games and the celebration type things here. I think they'll have one. We'll see, though.
Players of the game are being presented to you proudly by Langford. From Wsanec, Wales, number 55, Dean Wallace. And from Vikings, number 89, Austin Edo.